Thanks for being here. And my topic today is elevating trust and loyalty. We all know that to build a trust, to build the quality connections, to build the quality network, engaging network, to build the business, to build the product, service, everything, for that we need first to build our reputation. Our reputation as an expert, our reputation as an brand, especially when it comes to Web3 space, and especially, unfortunately for now, when we are females in Web3. So we should push ourselves, because let's start with motivation first. Web3 is here to stay because by World Economic Forum, by 2030, Web3 and blockchain technology will worth $3 trillion. So what does that mean? That means that if we enter now, we will be considering as early adopters, and early adopters always benefit. So after this positive research that I bumped into, I started to research the women role in Web3. And if in tech, it's like 27% women. When we narrow down and when it comes to Web3, it's only 13% females in the teams and only 7% women who are founders. That is very low numbers, but I'm sure that we are here to change that. We are here to put our unique perspective, and with this in mind, I was motivated to create Web3 Women's Space. Actually, it happened less than 1 year ago, and I thought that it will be like a local small community that will empower women in Georgia to step into the field of Web3, to understand what Web3 is, what is blockchain technology, and we onboard women and we are trying to educate them, to create some IRL events, but it ended up as an international project that, because I started to connect with like-minded communities, I started to connect with leaders in Web3, and we started to do some interviews, podcasts, and now all around the world you can just see our members, and that's very inspiring. Everyone comes from different professions. You can see lawyers who were just lawyers and became IP lawyers, like intellectual property lawyers, because it's very important in Web3 space when it comes to NFTs and like art, digital art. You can see there are marketers that by implementing and adding some blockchain knowledge to their previous professions became Web3 marketers. So it's all about community, it's all about the curiosity, how curious you are, and I'm very happy that we started to collaborate with Women in Tech Global Movement. Women in Tech is the biggest organizations worldwide that was founded in 2018 in Paris. And we are planning to onboard 5 million females by 2030. That is very great. And I'm happy to announce that probably very soon we are opening a chapter in Armenia as well. And I will invite each of you to check it out, to join, to see what initiative they are doing. They have an amazing mentorship programs. They have an amazing educational programs, etc. So you can become a part and dive into the tech world and be empowered and empower others as well. So now I want to tell you that I entered Web3 space from NFT because I am a creative. So back in 2018, when NFT was at the very early stage, and everyone was trying something new, like PFP appeared, crypto kitties. Yesterday someone mentioned that NFT was very interesting topic for us. And after that, a lot of things happened. Like NFT as a technology now can be implemented in very big projects and can be very useful. So let's start about talking about some examples. What is PFP NFT? PFP is a proof of picture, and I want to bring some live examples that resonates with me a lot. This is two community like founded by females. Women Rise is a community that was founded actually in Pakistan by very talented artist Maliha Abidi. She was not familiar with NFT at all, but she was delivering her message about social justice, about diversity and inclusion through her art. And it ended up with amazing project that empowers a lot of females nowadays. And there are a lot of projects like this. There is like Boss Beauties, there is like World of Women, etc. So this is a message, this is a community that unites and that talks about some problems in the world. And PFP is not just an amazing picture, it has a very huge utility behind it. Next comes fashion and beauty. Like fashion brands and beauty brands are in the leading positions of Web3 space, of course after gaming. And here you can see that I'm taking an interview from virtual avatar who is based in Dubai. And that's very interesting because nowadays models can be replaced by virtual avatars. For example, Prada introduced very interesting campaign that calls Candy, and they have this virtual avatar instead of real person. DressX is a very nice example when you can wear your digital clothing and as yesterday was mentioned, also be present on your social media with only digital clothing. That is very sustainable as well. When it comes to a certificate of authenticity, it's very important nowadays to be clear that NFT can provide this transparency and for example, your diploma, your university diploma, maybe in a couple of years will be NFT diploma that will be transparent, open, and you even can gather all your certificates, documents together. And for example, let's imagine that you are graduating from university in your country and you need to apply all the documents to another country. Nowadays, you should gather all the documents that takes a lot of time. With NFT and blockchain technology, it can be everything in one place, very transparent, and you will just send it to the university. And my favorite part about NFTs is a loyalty program. So a lot of brands, like big brands, are changing the concept of their loyalty program to by integrating NFT, and that helps them to appear in the digital space as well, to maybe probably involve Gen Z as well, because Gen Z is more used to things like social media, TikTok, for example, Clinique. Last year, Clinique introduced Meta Optimist. That was a very good initiative, and they decided, instead of selling NFTs, they decided to create a campaign where people are sharing their optimistic stories on social media, on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and they were picking 3 winners, and these winners will got 10 years subscription for their exclusive products, the products that are always out of stock in their market. So it's a very nice turn, and they also, for the more, to be more close to the Web3 space, they even asked Katie Hackle, who is a godmother of Metaverse, to be part of this campaign that raised awareness of this campaign a lot. Starbucks Odyssey is doing the same. Actually, Starbucks is one of the best companies who has these loyalty programs. Now they are changing the concept. Now they are implementing blockchain technology through NFTs, but they are doing it very seamlessly. So So they are not naming these badges like NFTs. For people, it's like pins or badges. So through like experiences, digital experiences, Starbucks allows their users to win the badges, or you can just buy it and resell it afterwards. For example, with their digital experience, you can travel to Costa Rica and you can see how the grains are, like what the path they are doing to come to the Starbucks shop. That's pretty amazing. And so yeah, I think that brands should be loyal to the customers, and only in this case when there is a trust, when there is a reputation, company like a brand can be successful. It doesn't matter, is it a Web3 or is it a traditional business. So as a brand strategist, I wanted to look at the development of projects from this perspective. Like when building, keep in mind that you should ask four very important questions. What is your mission as a brand, as an influencer, as a Web3 expert, as a service? What is your mission? Like you should put answer on the question what. Then it comes your vision that is like long term, and you should ask why I am doing it. Like what is my mission? After that, what is our next big goal? Because when we chunk our big goal to small steps, it's always easier to go ahead. And I always say, like we as a user experience designers, we always tend to put ourselves in our user shoes and see and look at the thing from their perspectives. So always ask what the problem I am solving by creating this. Like how it will help people, what value it will bring on the market. And we should understand our customers as well. Like, and we should remember there is two types of needs, like latent need, when customers are not aware about the problem, about the project, about the and even about your brand. And when it is the concrete need, when it means that your customer knows what he wants or knows what is the problem, but sometimes maybe doesn't know how to solve it. And here you are to help them to solve the problem. If there was like two types of needs, now we have 5 types of customers. So the customers who are unaware of the problem, problem-aware customers, but who have no idea about the solution. Then comes solution-aware customers who knows the solution to the problem, but they have no idea how about you. Like they don't know that you are on the market to help them. Then it comes like product-aware, and the most, let's say, like people who use your product and for whom your product is a love mark are your ambassadors, right? So you always try to keep in mind that there is a 5 type of people, and to try from unaware to like make this customer journey in this way to like turn unaware customer to your potential customer to your ambassador. And we always should understand that businesses who now are traditional ones or who are like in Web2 and want to transit to Web3, they should provide this seamless experience like Starbucks did, right? They don't ask you to create a wallet to like buy NFTs. Like try to understand how it will be easier for your user to switch. Like what steps you should maybe eliminate, what steps you should add for like be like very loyal to your customer. Only in this case they will stay. And become a trendsetter. Now is like a very early stage, and it's very easy when the field is like new, when everything is evolving, it's very easy to set trends. And trendsetters always are in a high demand, and that's very important to influence the market, especially now. I think the most important in Web3 actually is a community that is engaged, community that is united, and one thing is to build community, and another thing is to provide the value to your community. And it doesn't matter, is it like a community of your Web3 project, or maybe you are building a community like in general business, but you should keep in mind that you shouldn't only connect people to your business, but try to connect people to people. In this case, they will feel this sense of fulfillment. They will see that, yes, you are providing something valuable to them, and they will stay. And touch points are very important in the marketing. Touch points are the interaction or the steps that users take while interacting with your products. It can be like advertising, it can be sign or something else, or it can be inner culture of your company that is invisible touch point that is also very important. And most importantly, educate your audience, educate your community, tell them truth, tell them what it is about. Even if you experience some changes, try to do only in this case, you will provide the best user experience, and you will exceed the expectation of your customer. And things to remember, it's very practical things that I always use. It doesn't matter whether it is like a digital product or community building or brand strategy for personal branding or personal brand or a big company. We always should think first about the reputation we are building, the connections, and we all know that meaningful connections matters. And when we connect, then of course valuable content and usable content is essential. And education and entertainment should come together. You should educate your community, your people through but not educate them, but don't be boring, that's the main part. And I think transparency is Web3. In Web3 is a thing that we should concentrate on. And as females in Web3, we can bring this very unique touch to the space, to because we are more empathetic, we are more transparent, we can do this multitasking that is very important. And of course, first of all, we should establish community values. And talking about the community, when I started to think about the topic, I was like, maybe I should ask my community, who is super engaged, what do they think about the trust and loyalty in Web3? And I asked them, and this is their answer.
3 things.
If I can turn it on.
Being brave enough to fight for something new, being out there, present for the right communities, share something valuable.
Hello, my name is Nina. I'm from this excellent place, Fielity Monastery, which is located in the Fielity village in Georgia. I'd like to share some thoughts how to build loyalty and trust in the Web3 era. I'd like to say that in the era of decentralization, people value transparency, honesty, and openness. I, as a lawyer, always try to provide only accurate information, really meaningful content to my audience, and try to be open about my background.
To build trust and loyalty in Web3 era, be real with your community. Keep it transparent and engage in open conversations. That's how you really connect with Web3 people.
3 things are important: equitable cooperation, transparency, and elimination of needing trust itself as much as possible by collaborating in a trustless way, as we call it.
Be honest, share your story, but what is super important for me in the Web3 era is to build with the community. So we are building my company together. I asked them, what content do you want to see next? What masterclass should I do? What are you guys interested in? Like, I even asked them about my branding. Do you like this color? Do you prefer this color? Which logo should I choose? So we are building this together, and this is what Web3 is all about for me.
The best way to gain trust in the community is through transparency. When people are looking to invest in a project, they're looking at the founder. Can I trust this person? Will they be in the space for a long time? Or are they just here to, for a quick cash grab? So whenever there's a technical glitch or there's an issue with your product, the absolute worst thing you could do is go radio silent. We see people do this all the time, and the community gets really frustrated. The way that you build trust is by telling people what's going on. Even if you don't have an update for them, keeping the community in the loop goes a long way, and these are your people that are going to be loyal for you for the long term.
Don't give advices. Share information and data. Ask them to analyze it themselves.
For those communities like Web3, you have to be very open and transparent with your community members. Even if it means to answer the long DMs of each community member. Let's work, let's be transparent, let's build trust in our community and become bigger.
So yeah, that's it. I really hope I somehow just made it clear and provided some insights to you. And we should just remember that there is no limit what we as women can accomplish. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I will be happy to connect with you. If you have any questions about the community, about the women in tech, how to educate yourself to switch to the Web3, I'm here the entire day, so feel free to connect.